I'm looking for Mr. Perfect, and Mr. Perfect doesn't exist.
Maybe not.
Hey guys.
It was so fun.
How are you guys? I'm Ben.
Out of nowhere. Over
I know,
here.
right? I saw you guys home.
Deanne Matthews folded the laminated sheet and slipped it into the small pocket of her Bible, a habit that felt both reassuring and heavy. She'd carried this list since she was 16, scribbled in glitter pen at summer youth camp, and over the years it had evolved into a solemn covenant. Now at 26, still a virgin, still single, it was practically sacred. The list wasn't outrageous, at least not in her mind. Must love God more than me. Must want children. Must wait until marriage. Must be 6 feet 0 inches or taller. Must never drink or smoke. Must love dogs. Must be financially responsible. Must have read the Screwtape Letters. And 13 more points, each typed neatly in Times New Roman 12-point font. Her mother, on their weekly Sunday call, always asked, "Any prospects?" Deanne would reply, "Mom, I have standards, not a picky list." "You're doing fine," her mom would say, but Deanne heard the hesitance beneath it. She felt it too, a quiet fear creeping in every time another year passed. Deanne lived in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, population small enough to feel like everybody knows everybody, but large enough that anonymity felt possible at the coffee shop she worked at, brewing lattes and muffins while eavesdropping on conversations about promotions, babies, breakups. One crisp October morning, Mr. Avery, a regular widower professor in his 60s, bought a chai latte, eyed the tip jar, and said kindly, "Deanne, keep the faith. God's not done with you." That same afternoon, a new face walked in, Jackson Miller, local vet tech, tall, with a warm grin and jeans rolled just above his boots. Deanne handed him his drink. He looked down at the to-go cup and said, "Pumpkin spice? Brave choice." Her heart did a funny little flip. "It's fall," she answered with more confidence than she felt. Over the week following, Jackson became a fixture at shift's end. He'd come in late afternoons, buy a drink, ask about her day, tell a story from the clinic, rescues, puppy births, the usual. She loved that he loved animals, her scribbled list item number 6, must love dogs. They began chatting outside her shift. One evening, he walked her to her car in the dim parking lot. "I'm not sure I'd call it brave, but I might join you in a pumpkin spice once," he said. She laughed and glanced shyly at her laminated contract half sticking out of her book bag. Standards, she reminded herself. As autumn deepened into winter, their friendship grew. He invited her to volunteer at the animal shelter for a weekend, her first off-the-list commitment, and she realized she belonged there just as much as he did. Dogs bounced around, telling stories with their eyes. Jackson showed her how to calm a nervous beagle. She'd barely noticed the 2 hours passing. Walking home, wreathed in dusk, she felt something shift. The list hadn't changed, but her heart was picking up loose threads. She reread her items in bed that night. Honest look stole over her face. Shouldn't wanting God more be more important than the height requirement? Wasn't shared spirituality a window to grow together, rather than checkmarks? The list seemed suddenly rigid, brittle. She thought of Jackson's laugh echoing in the shelter, of his gentle hands coaxing a trembling pup to trust him. She loved dogs, yes, but more than that, she loved people who loved. And this man, even imperfectly tall, even imperfectly textbook, loved well. One Sunday morning, she met Jackson at church, on her turf, so to speak. He greeted her outside, looking a bit nervous, hands shoved into his jacket pockets. After Mass, he asked her out, properly. "I'd love to take you to dinner, if that's okay?" Her mind tumbled. Was dinner approved by the list? Safe enough. She said yes. Dinner was at a cozy, candlelit bistro downtown. He told her about his childhood on a farm in Kentucky, how he hadn't gone to college, but apprenticed at a vet clinic because he loved caring for animals. She confessed her coffee shop daydreams and her struggle with her expectations, unzipping her heart just a fraction. He smiled, leaning back. "I don't have a laminated contract. I'll ask God to help me be your kind of man. But I can't promise I own the Screwtape Letters or that I'm 6 feet tall." She laughed and realized she didn't care. She cared that he was honest, that he listened, that when he prayed before the meal, he thanked God for her smile, just as much as the bread.